Let's talk about La Guerra Civil. Civil? I don't know. Why do I even try accents? Uh, yeah, this is actually, we got a shout out from Eva Longoria about this. Tell us about your film.
Okay. So, as Chris mentioned, sometimes the first movies are kind of meh. Opening night movies are kind of meh. But I got to tell you, that's not true with the documentaries that they use to open the festival. Some of them are absolutely amazing, and this is one of them. It's called, La Guerra Civil or whatever. Listen, I'm the worst SoCal person ever because I still didn't find out how to pronounce this. Guys, in the chat, please let us know how to pronounce this. I'm terrible. This movie was brilliant. And circling back on Rob's review of Fire of Love, which I also got to see, this movie, some of the best documentaries expose you to a world that you have no knowledge of and that you instantly identify with, and you become you start to connect with it, and find your story in that story, and find common ground. In this case, this is a documentary about the, I don't know, the division between old school Mexicans and new first generation Latinos in Los Angeles, when a fight was scheduled between two very iconic boxers, Oscar De La Hoya and Julio Cesar Chavez. Now, okay, why do we even need to know about this? Like, who cares about this boxing documentary? Well, I'll tell you why. Because it was, first off, it told the story of these two boxers. Chavez grew up in a really rough town in Mexico. De La Hoya was a first generation Latino from East LA, and the pretty boy. And they both came to represent kind of the division in the Latino narrative in America. And it was fascinating. There were the fans of Chavez who were like, no, because he actually had been boxing for a lot longer than De La Hoya. So when uh yeah, sorry, I'm getting a text. It's La Guerra Civil. So anyway,
Okay.
I had to check it. But so De La Hoya represented kind of the pretty boy, first generation Latino, and Chavez was the old school. And it became this culture battle when they had this fight at Caesar's Palace. And it was just amazing. It was an eye-opening look into a culture that I had no understanding of. I mean, like, I don't like boxing, like, but this was a fascinating documentary. It was and Eva Longoria, first of all, revelation. Like, she's a damn good director. Damn good.
Well, I will say, you pointed out something. The documentaries at Sundance tend to be much better in quality than the narrative features. The narrative features can be hit and miss. The documentaries are almost always. That's why I would always go see the docs. It's like,
yeah, your question.
Even if you don't care about the subject matter. And look, Norm, I could get you into boxing or even UFC. Think of it as gay porn with shorts on. If you could think of it,
no, I disagree.
Shorts,
I thoroughly disagree.
You would like it.
No, it doesn't have to be sexual. Okay. I don't know. I think about dick. Okay. So the thing is, I don't know. I just was completely drawn into the story of these two guys, and the culture shift they represented. And Eva Longoria just kept the movie just moving at a clip. She was also very sharp in keeping their narratives very clear and what they represented. and what their fight meant. So I just thought it was brilliant. It was a damn good documentary.